do I always do this to myself? Nearly every time, I'm not gonna lie. Nearly every time I start my stream, I put goddamn lotion on my hands because I have very, very dry hands. And now I just cannot move things anywhere now. Why do I always do this to myself? But anyway, welcome, my dearest angels, to possibly, like a very big possibly, last stream of the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. Yep, I am not kidding, this game is shorter than I thought. But, I also apparently, from what Rebelli told me, I'm technically halfway. And surprise, surprise, I did not know I was going to be halfway through the game from just one stream alone. I mean, the game has a lot of things. It's not going to be, like, as convoluted or, like, as complex or with, like, that many things like any AAA games that could be out there, or even indie games. I think this game is supposed to just be about, like, finding out things and just being absolutely comedic. And also, I might have cheated up a little bit, because when I was actually looking up for, like, images of the Stanley Parable game, just to be able to put up as a thumbnail, I ended up going across an image that would actually reveal you all the endings of the game. And I think there's more than 10 actually, but at least not all of them. You can actually just like live without them, really just find like the death ones. Yes, you can technically die in the game, and I believe it has to do something with like the trolley area. Actually, it's not called trolley area, I believe. It is the cargo area, yeah. And I actually have that image open right now, just so I don't get too lost in some of the places, because I'm kind of afraid that I might not remember everything. And, yeah. Hold up. Ugh. I haven't really gotten comfy just yet. But, there are like a few ones that I remember that I haven't really been able to do. I wasn't really able to do with the time that I had. And I remember I kind of have an idea where it could go. For example, that one where I chose to actually have the freedom ending. If I was to use the other button, something else would happen. Now, I remember also that I was thinking there would be more to the one where I went downstairs instead. But according to the image, there is none. Really? There's just like you get the insane ending, really? So I'm just legit curious if there's those things were just there for the sake of just being there. But really, what I've been missing out the most is that one place where apparently I can go into and get the whole bucket. I really want to be able to see the whole buckets thing that I've heard so much about. And yeah, I think according to the image, it is telling me that most of the things that I have not looked up to is on the right door. So I am curious to see what else is in store that this game will provide to me with a bit of that comic side to it. Not a bit. It does have some, how do I say, some sassy side to it. And I really like it. So let's always press down the button right up to the Stanley Parable. I also should say that I've been kind of busy already in these couple days because I decided to have the right idea to start another guide. And it's been a Build Protocol Services guide. It's not like a universal kind of guide. It's not going to encompass everything about the game. It is going to encompass mostly just about the classes. And it is going to be like what people call a dummy guide, where basically it's just going to explain you, even though vaguely, it's going to explain it at least to you, key components for each class, basically. So hopefully it'll be like a guide that will just withstand seasons and seasons on end. But I did open the game. I did open the Stanley Parable, and one of the things that requested me was this, which I found it so adorable. Please adjust the slider until the dog and the cat are friends. And you actually do push this, and you can see them getting ever so closer, and this actually makes me so happy. Hey, they're friends. Look at the little hearts. Hey, really close together. Oh, please adjust the slider until the number 5 becomes the number 9. Alright. Okay, why are you suddenly talking wingdings? I mean, this is 9? This is 9. This is just the slider until you stop adjusting the slider. Which one of the two made-up words below is most appealing to you? Oxu Boinkal or Scrumtush? I like Scrumtush. Scrumtush. I don't... This one's just a slider. Okay, then. Do you know what time is it right now? Yes, it is 10:35. Is the time that is it right now the correct time? Maybe. Was it time? Oh my god, don't go there. Please don't go there. What is time anyway? Yes? Is there anything about yourself that you haven't told me? Yes. I haven't really told much about myself, actually. Help. Yes. I don't know. Will they come back to visit me? Probably. I don't know. I don't know how long is there gonna be about it. Also, are you okay? I'm not sure if the narrator is having like a panic attack or anything. Let's start. So one of the ways that I want to go is indeed going to the... No, we've been there. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, there's also apparently something secret that you can type here. So there's like a few things that you can find. So it says nothing yet. So there's actually a few other endings, which I am trying to see because the image is not that big. It doesn't say awaiting input. Hmm. 434. We are 427. 434.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Ah, for fuck's sake.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he'd simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers. Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Well, this is the first. You don't usually tell me that. 434. Oh! Hey! I'm on top of it. Hey! I'm on top of that. I don't know how I got on top of you, but I got top of you somehow. It does say, like, 434 Stanley's desk, but that's not exactly Stanley's desk. This is not Stanley's desk. Fifth input. There's also something about a blue office. I don't think it's this one. And this one is no longer openable. Whoa! Where is that blue office? You're not open anymore. Used to be open before. This is... that leads me to somewhere, though. Well, I'm wondering if there's like a time where those things will just happen. Not open this either. This would have led me somewhere. Huh. Window at 433 and 434. Is it like back here? Oh, wait a minute! Is that why I could come up here?
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map, until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Wait, I can actually choose? Is it like back here? Oh, wait a minute! Is that why I could come up here? Oh, wait a minute! Is that why I could come up here? Oh, wait a minute! Is that why I could come up here? Oh, wait a minute! Is that why I could come up here? Oh, wait a minute! Is that why I could come up here? Oh, wait a minute! Is that why I could come up here? Oh, wait a minute! Is that why I could come up here? Oh, wait a minute! Is that why I could come up here? Oh, wait a minute! Is that why I could come up here? Oh, wait a minute! Is that why I could come up here? Oh, wait a minute! Is that why I could come up here? Oh, wait a minute! Is that why I could come up here? Oh, wait a minute! Is that why I could come up here? Oh, wait a minute! Is that why I could come up here? Oh, wait a minute! Is that why I could come up here? Oh, wait a minute! Is that why I could come up here? Oh, wait a minute! Is that why I could come up here? Oh, wait a minute! Is that why I could come up here? Oh, wait a minute! Is that why I could If I click yes.
Well, I don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just hit escape and restart the game any old time you want, like right now.
Ooh.
You could have done it just then. Now would also be an appropriate time to quit. Any of these points and so many, many more, all of them are appropriate. I'm enjoying what seems to be an internal conflict going on where you are literally unable to act on your own desires to restart the game. So, just to push the envelope, I'm going to try and make this as miserable as possible and see how long you can maintain. There once was a man named Stanley, who people considered so manly.
Oh,
But
God.
the truth must be told, he was not very old and was quite particularly gangly. What Stanley liked most was buttons. He pushed them like some kind of glutton. He did it all day in a meaningful way, but his brain had long ceased to function. Which is why he is in this parable.
I'm gonna give him, like, points, extra points for the fact that he's actually run me up pretty well.
And if you are not strong and keep playing along, you too will become quite unbearable.
Yeah.
You too will become quite unbearable.
I actually do like this. But my brain doesn't want to stay here forever, though. I kind of want to enjoy it, though. Okay, this is actually just gonna be looping. Hey! Yep, I ain't gonna have to do this, but I'm gonna say no this time. See what happens.
All of his co-workers were
Yada
gone.
yada yada yada.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
There we go. Hi!
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map, until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now.
That was
What do
very
you
quick.
think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Oh, I should have said no.
Ah, then in that case, we'll continue. But now, here comes the real question. What do you think would have happened if you had told me that you wanted this to stop? Do you think it would have been particularly different? Would I have taken the same idea but rephrased it superficially to fit that answer?
No, you just sing me a song.
Perhaps you never would even have thought of it if I hadn't brought up the issue in the first place. Oh, now think about it. Will it be worth it for you to restart and then come back here just to do the other option?
I already did that.
Clearly, this whole gag takes some time. What if the other option is even longer?
Oh, yeah.
How long will you spend in total just to have heard all the narration?
I mean, not that very
And
long.
this is rich. Perhaps you've just played the other option, and now you've come to see what happens in this one.
Yep.
So, what do you think? Which choice was the better one? Imagine if you had selected continue on your first playthrough, how tantalizing it would be not knowing what happens when you pick the other option.
But there's no continue button.
You are one of the lucky ones. Though if the other option is really miserable to listen to, then perhaps you're not. In fact, I'm just going to say that no one who's listening to this is lucky. Well now,
Nobody?
I've built up the other option so much that I'm going to stop talking and leave you to your decision whether to come back here, continue with the game, or just sit in this spot forever and ever. Cheers.
Thank you. Wait, what happens if I say yes, actually? Nope, nothing happens. Now he's just telling me to go back. Yeah, I have quite a lot to do still, so... Oh, wait. Nope. Pressing words doesn't do anything. I'm trying to, like, hit something. But nothing. There has to be something.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh, hi. New content. New content?
Oh, good. You noticed my sign. Yes,
New
I have
content.
something very exciting to
About
show you.
soothing. Ooh. Oh, I cannot get over this. God damn it. New content. New content. Is this the bucket? I hope it's the bucket. I want to see the bucket. Oh, I hope it is. Oh, we're back here, it seems. Yep. Nothing's gonna happen to
Stanley,
this.
I've been reflecting on the Stanley parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy.
Yeah.
So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it
Whoa.
one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
Ooh. Oh. Wow. It's a new game.
See, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
Why block me out of this way, goddammit? Also, is that an apple? Is that a fucking apple? That looks like a fucking apple. I hope the fucking company doesn't go after you for that. Stanley Parable 2. Actually, the very first thing that caught my mind. Oh, yay! It's the same image, but with 2 on it. The end is never the end. Again. Also, why for... Oh, it's the goddamn office number. I was like, why is that in? I thought it was a joke about that, but this game is not old enough to do that. Investors Showcase.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
How dare you not put 2 in Portuguese? You put in Spanish, but did not put it in Portuguese. You just had an I. After the, Taste the sequel. Oh, that's actually kind of fucking creative, I tell you what. What does that say? It just crosses. Oh, wait a minute. How many are those? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10. Not open that. A bunch of sticky notes. Open. Nothing here. Cannot really get over there. This is actually feels really nice. This minimalistic style of it. You know? No. I like it. I'm also suffering a bit from back pain, so maybe that's why I'm not exactly all too lovely right now. Not feeling all too happy about it. Wait, do you say something? I cannot zoom in, for fuck's sake. I want to be able to zoom in. Meeting at 2 p.m. I see a lot of 2s. I get it. Oh, that's a cool drawing. Hey. That's a cool ass drawing. TV, Hitman, and very depressed boy. Alright. They're back. 2 doors. Yeah, I wonder if they are indeed. Hold up. 1 + 1 is 2, - 1 is... Oh, I get it. The whole looping thing. This game is all about looping, really. 1. More TSP to better TSP. The Stanley Parable? Yeah. Win-win. Sequential mindshare. Paradigm shift. It's to synergy, brick-and-mortar approach, and envelop client-centric marketing. Yep. Completely understand what he's saying. The color red. Leverage holistic value. That is 2 complex words for my brain. Oh, that looks cool. This imagery, I would use it to be able to be the logo of the game. Is that supposed to be a potato? That looks like a drawing of a potato. A laptop, cool. Ah! Wait, what kind of format is this? Is this supposed to be a PowerPoint? Huh. Stanley Parable 2. And they were coming up with like ways to make it really interesting. I like the fifth one. The fifth one, even though like it couldn't make it like maybe transfer like the S into a 2 instead, would have been really cool. Like I am actually legit not kidding. Like this one, it's cool. It's cool. I would think the better idea is to transform like one of the letters into a 2. And my guess probably like the S would have been best, but the thing is the position of it is not going to catch too much attention. I don't dislike the fifth one. Like I said, the fact that it has like those two things, those two lines meaning like 2, makes a lot of sense. The 4 has 2 like very thin lines. I don't think it will look cool. The 3, the typography is not exactly too calling. The second one, it makes the "the" very, very short, very, very thin. So, and the fact that those 2 lines are incredibly thick. I mean, what it could have done instead is like, think of it like the Roman numerals, the Roman numbers. They usually have like those lines above like the vertical lines. I think they're like extended throughout the entire of the name. Have both like the upper and down lines extend throughout the whole entire logo, and make those like vertical lines be thinner in a way. But yes, this one I believe that was the one that probably the game used up the most. But I think it could have gone really far if you replace one of the letters with a 2. I mean, one way you could have done is maybe with the R. Like, technically, the R you can almost interpret it as like a... Actually, no, that wouldn't really make a lot of sense now, would it? I mean, I guess you could, in a sense. Like, you can... If you kind of want to envision it, you can almost make it like a 2 on the upper part of the R. I'm coming up with ideas. Just with ideas that will never come to fruition. More doors. Oh, that one looks kind of nice, but why the square below the 2? I think that was a bit unnecessary. Oh, Stanley has a friend now. Hey.
Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it.
Ooh, is this where I find the bucket?
That if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them.
As
It'll
usual.
all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
Okay, this is the same meeting plan. 9 Scrum, 10 design pitch, 11:30 break, 11:35 pitch design, 12:02. I don't know why 12:02 though. Number 2 chat. 2 eyes, 2 ears, 2 nostrils, 2 arms, 2 legs. We've got the hands. Got the hands. It's who took the red marker? I want the red marker. God, that's so bright. Some of these ones are so fucking bright. Sequels are good. Portal 2, Half-Life 2, Batman Arkham Asylum 2. Wait, what? Also, we just got a butt. I don't think there's a Batman Arkham Asylum 2, though. I do not believe there is a Batman Arkham Asylum 2. Divinity Original Sin 2, there, yep. Gym 2, I don't know about that. Aladdin 2, Return of Jafar, I don't know. Dark Souls 2, I believe it also exists. But Batman Arkham Asylum 2, or City, okay. Alright, man, I was just bumbling, I guess. Huh, is that a crab? Crab, the ultimate sequel, perfect. The prequel to Stanley Parable 2, the sequel. Okay, I think we could have put like the end is never the end, the end is never the end, the end is never the end, like continuously through it all. It would have been kind of a cool concept. I don't know about this one. I don't think I get it. This way to the show floor. Oh, look at that red carpet. Ta-dan, ta-dan, ta-dan. Ooh, I'm being watched. I don't like being watched. New features. Hell yeah. Ooh, a bus. I wonder if my dad ever drove that one. Oh god, that'll make me go around. I don't like that. Expo Hall 2. It's this place!
Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
We're finally here! A bucket! It's a bucket, the reassurance bucket. Oh, fuck yes, I'm going for that bucket. I'm going for that bucket. Bucket! I've been missing you.
The of the Stanley parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical.
Oh, that's
that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem.
Where is the bucket?
It's the Stanley parable reassurance bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try.
Thank you so much, narrator. Thank you so much for this opportunity. I finally got the bucket. I got the bucket. Stop laughing.
Can you feel it?
I can
The
feel
glow
it.
of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well?
Why, thank you.
I think that just
Thank you
holding
very
it
much.
has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person. The benefits of the bucket seem to go on and on, don't they? All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
I finally got the bucket. The bucket is mine, and mine alone. Thank you, narrator, for the opportunity you gave me to have the bucket with me. Oh, this is gonna be so great.
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't already.
Oh, you should absolutely deserve it. New content. God, I'm so happy I have a bucket with me. Fuck yeah. No screenshots. A whole new office. 999. Red is the new orange. Are you kidding me? You know damn well how much I hate that noise. The new updated ray trace more the same, but in a good way, sequel to New features, new contents, new ideas. Oh my god, I have the bucket. Finally, I've been waiting for this. Oh, what does this take me? What I think that could be progress. The button that says the name of the player that is playing the game. Oh. I hope it doesn't actually say my name. I really hope it doesn't say my actual name. Please just say my...
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
I'm gonna be honest, I'm a bit worried that it might actually reveal my actual name. Because I do not want that. I seriously do not want that. I think, hopefully, you'll just call me Stanley. Oh, I'm severely worried. Oh god, I really hope it doesn't say my actual name. I am so ready to mute the game. Okay.
Jim.
Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role-play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim. I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim, sleeping and waking as Jim, falling in love and being heartbroken as Jim, seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim, and as Jim watching your dreams crumble into dust. Do you feel it deeply? Are you really, truly Jim right now?
Yep, I'm Jim.
If so, then please step forward and press the button.
Please do not fuck with me and actually showcase my real name.
Jim.
Yes, you see? What a thrill, what a rush. That was you. The button
Yeah, that was
described
me.
you. Do it again, do it again.
Please don't say my real name.
Jim.
Ooh, it hits even harder the second time.
Can I
If
actually be
this were
safe
the
about
only news
this?
feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money. Let's take a break from the Jim button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal validation.
Wait, is her name Jim then? Okay, I'm actually very, very glad they don't actually have a way to really say your name. Even though I didn't think they were actually going to be saying your name, they would rather be like showcasing your name. Okay, so it's just Jim. Okay, I'm Jim now. Nice to meet you. I'm Jim. Hope you're having a lovely day. Okay, I'm legit glad that it's actually not showcasing my real name. Oh, Infinity Hole.
I
Infinite
suppose I
Hole.
could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable 2. That would actually save me the work of finishing this feature.
Hey, don't lazy it out. Collectibles. What is that, a spinning Sam? Actually, that artwork is really fucking great. There's also an exit actually. You are here. Some circle, this map, free achievement. What is a free achievement? Q. The button does says the name of the player that is playing the game. That is not true. Mert, heading world champions, a Stanley Parable reassurance bucket. It's right in my hands. Office decorations, epilogue, collectibles, infinite hole. I've also heard about the infinite hole actually. Brand new easy achievement. I can't believe it's that easy. They giving me it? Get yours right now. Pull the lever. Receive your new achievement. No more steps. It just works. Get yours right now. I'm gonna regret
Now,
this.
here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident?
No.
Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given to you. It's as simple as that.
Please don't fuck with me.
Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken.
How long has it been?
Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
Thank you. We found the bucket. I found the bucket. I'm so happy that I finally found the bucket. This is a bucket. Dear God. There is more. No. If I remember that reference. How many times can I actually do this until it actually gives me the achieved? I'm Jim. I think it's broken, even though you call me Jim, narrator. I have a name, but you don't, narrator, so I'm gonna call you Jim instead. This you seem to be, like, more in the euphoria side by being called Jim, unlike me. Okay. So apparently no achievement just yet.
What else?
The
What
jump
other
circle.
exhibits haven't we seen yet?
Oh,
You know what? Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2 as well. It's... Oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle.
Yep.
Oh well. I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece then.
Can I not? Ah, I should not done that. It won't end. An infinite hole. Knowing how this game is gonna be, there's gonna be something about it. No screenshots. Huh.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons.
Balloons?
But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
Why step niece? Happy 12th anniversary step niece. I feel awfully weirded out by this. I like the color scheme. I'm not gonna say no to that. But the way they portray it like that is gonna make it real fucking creepy, so...
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along.
Of course.
Happy 12th birthday, step-niece it is.
Like it fucking mattered.
Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision, we're moving on.
Yeah, I will say that that's probably something you're gonna regret for the rest of your fucking life, but alas, you're just a voice in my head. What does it fucking matter? Ooh, merch. That was the bucket. Me like the bucket. Now he says the fucking button that says Jim, you son of a bitch. Excuse me. Can I have some merch? Also, that looks like a fucking Spanish soccer team shirt. I do like this one. This one looks cool. I saw the new content. Ooh. You changed the fucking name now. That's Jim. You heard Jim in the game. Yeah, also, I never really went for this one. What is this one?
An
Epilogue.
epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes, yes, it will go at the end of the, well, we'll figure that out later.
More places to be. Free achievement, infinite hole, setting world champion. You son of a bitch. I hope it's not one of those situations that I just have to come back to it. I do want to see the hole. I really want to see, like, the big hole. The very infinite deep hole. It's taking a bit far, though. Distant space-time, space-like infinity. Distant future, time-like infinity. Distant past, time deeper, hole-like infinity. Well, I understand it all, apparently. Opening, rim, depth infinite, surrounding area. Hole entrance, infinity. Whoa! Gadgets. Infinite hole chart, hole, depth, space, more hole, science, question marks, infinity, more, falling, and occasional use only. Yep. Very, very interesting. Can I see hands in here? Oh my god, that's actually a lot that I cannot really see because I am just that nearsighted. Ew.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
Oh. I knew this could be closing. So, I think it's gonna be one of those situations that I either have to, like, restart the game or anything like that if it actually does fall off infinitely. Whoop. Bye. I also am a bit fearful of heights, so I'm not gonna be looking down.
Isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue
Oh, okay.
onward. Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top. Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
You seem to be talking a bit too fast. Now you're actually taking a break.
Okay, Stanley, I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole.
Okay.
Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely
Not the
deep
sound that
hole.
this does.
I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity.
It's
From one
infinite.
perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a...
Oh.
Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole.
So it wasn't
You
infinite
found
after all,
out,
bitch.
Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever. Look,
Yeah, thank
I
you.
think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling.
No,
A normal person actually wants to fall infinite.
definitely not me.
I figured the hole was as deep as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me. Maybe you're the problem.
Please don't be mad at me.
Things got a
Please don't be
little
mad at me,
heated there.
please.
think
I
we
just
both
now
said
figured out that
some
my
things we didn't mean.
eyes were twisted the
Why
whole
didn't
time.
we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the hole mostly infinite?
Sure.
If that works for you,
Yeah.
then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready.
New mug. Meeting at 2 p.m. Sincerely management. From management to everyone. Boss? Me? This says the same thing. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. Building castles in the sky. Just the two of us. You and I. Every pause button is a Roman numeral 2. It is. Fucking mind blown. And boop.
Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel.
I mean... Okay, what if happens if I just go
Oh,
back here?
for heaven. You see? I was right. The problem is you. The problem is that you like holes too much. Not normal. A normal
Shush.
person would have said, yep,
Shush.
that's an infinite hole right there. Goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of...
Oh.
Oh. Did the hole seem even
Yes,
to you this time?
it
I
did.
couldn't help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before.
Oh yeah, considerably.
Admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above.
Fine then.
Had enough? I'm positively thrilled. I really do have so much more to show you and to talk about, and I've had enough of the hole for a lifetime. Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole.
I'm back in the
This
hole.
starts to become a thing where...
Yep,
Wow.
this started again.
Okay, yes.
It's
I'm
much
starting
further.
to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite.
I'm about to
suspect that
break
I'm
this.
starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep,
I
even by the
mean,
lax overall standards for accountability and marketing. What's going on here?
yeah.
Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something. Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter.
Oh, now you're with me on
Well,
this.
there it is. The shame
Oh,
of my lie has come to haunt me. Not only is the hole not infinite, but it's barely even a hole at this point.
yeah.
It's more of a concavity, or even a very aggressive divot.
Yeah. Mean.
How is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes, but at this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch.
No,
Oh,
it is a good place to be
Who am
skating.
I to judge? You just do whatever it is you're here to do and hit the teleport button when you're ready to move on.
Thank you.
Is the, teleport button not working?
Yeah, uh-huh.
You sure?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I really don't have an explanation. It was working just a moment ago.
What the fuck
Try it
have you
again.
done? What have you
Still
done?
nothing? Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this.
No.
I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley.
No.
You couldn't bear to be away from the hole, and now you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked for. It's a win for everyone. You get to be with the hole, I get to do literally anything else.
But
Take care, Stanley.
narrator.
I hope you and the hole have a wonderful rest of eternity.
Narrator. Narrator. I mean, I really like the hole and all, but it's just a one-time thing, you know. Please. I was gonna say it was just gonna be a one-time thing, you know, even though I did it like 4 times. But you, I have a more deeper relationship. Come on, sorry, Stanley. Come on, Jim. Oh. No. No, 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 no. Narrator! Jim, please! Please! Please, I'm going down. Please help me. You gotta help me. I'm about to fucking die here. I mean, I don't have any sort of issues when it comes to close spaces and all, but I have a fear of heights, okay? I have an incredible fear of heights. Do not do this to me, Jim. Jim, please. Do not do this. Change your perspective? Does that mean I'm gonna get teleported up, or is it actually a perspective thing? Oh. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I cannot move around, though. Huh. The more you click, it just changes the perspectives. Mercy returned to the hole. She has a bucket with her, which some might call the portable hole. I do have the bucket with me. Why am I stressing myself out? Look at those goddamn perspectives. Oh, back with this one. If I change perception, will I just not be teleported back up because it's the same key? Hey! Oh yeah. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Change my reality? Fuck yes. Nope, I don't like it. Nope, definitely. That's scary. That's even weirder. Oh, I like this. Puppies. Puppies, puppy, puppies. Puppies, 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 puppies. Ooh. I want puppies again. I want puppies again. See? Fine. No, not really. Nope, no, I want puppies. I want kitties. If you have kitties, even better. That feels weird. Are those Deluxe? Well, okay, it's about to be puppies again. Puppies, puppies, puppies. Oh! Look at it, I'm a robot now. I'm upside down Stanley. I am toy Stanley. I am very buffy Stanley. It kind of looks like that one actor of like Mr. Bean. Very, very handsome. Puppies. Oh, the fucking arrow. I know damn well where that error comes from. Gmod, goddammit.
Stanley!
Oh, come on.
It seems you had sort of dozed off there.
I was having such a lovely
We
time.
can't have that, Stanley, because this hole is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it.
But it was having such a
You
good
don't want to miss
time.
a single moment. So how about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really truly focused on the hole? From the looks of things, you and I will have many, many years here in this hole, and I'm looking forward to all of them. Stay alert, Stanley. I'll be back. Toodlepip.
Twiddlepip? Can you bring me back to the goddamn puppers again? I want my puppers. This is about to go down again, isn't it? And it's honestly... Oh. Hey! I want puppers! I want my puppers! Aw, why do you have to bring me back here?
Go on. Try out some of the new features.
Fine. I don't think I've been here yet. Actually, yes, I have. Never mind. So, mostly infinite hole. You son of a bitch. Now you actually changed it. I cannot really go super fast. Not really jump on that. But now it says mostly infinite. Yeah, mostly infinite. Fine, it ended. Nah, I'm sorry. Collectibles. Can I find them? Can you find them? Collect them. Oh! Oh, that's...
Ah,
Whoop! Bucket!
collectibles.
Bucket!
Now
Oh, it's
it's
with
a
me, so...
real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them.
And like in every other game?
To stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up, you simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
Yep. That's so weird. Oh shit. Oh no! My pink went down. Alright, maybe I'm gonna have to make it so you can hold on for a tad bit longer, please. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, I'm scared to go down because I cannot see anything. Wait, am I actually going forward? Oh, Mom. Oh, that's the collector. I thought that was just a star. Is that supposed to be like a Stanley figurine? Yeah, it is. Oh, that's weird. It's just not the bodies. Oh, that's so freakishly weird. What's with the bodies? Oh, that's so weird. Oh, what's with the bodies? I mean, I can maybe give one of you the Stanley figurine and y'all be alright? Will you stop being statues? Like, this is straight up just feels like one of those freaking angel statues from Doctor Who. Well, I guess I got one. Am I supposed to actually get...
It really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
The exit is over there. Where are we supposed to get more? Office decorations, I've seen it. Epilogue. Yeah, collectibles, infinite hole. Spinning World Champions is not open for some reason. Free achievement. We have tried that, it doesn't really give you anything. This map. Jump circle, I've retried it. Yeah, it just works, yeah, bullshit. God. Nothing opens here. Yep, not working still. So I think I've seen most of it, really. At least I finally got the bucket. I get the bucket. I'm so happy I get the bucket with me. Bucket is my friend. I remember one thing that I still don't know if it's gonna be here or not. Ooh. Look at this art. Look at that art. That art looks amazing.
All right. Have you seen everything you wanted to?
I think
Ready
so.
to move on now?
I think so. I mean, there's a door that was supposedly closed. I'm not sure if it's gonna open anytime soon. Ooh. Please, no screenshots. Wait.
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features?
Yes.
I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment.
All right.
I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience.
Ooh.
Okay. Are you ready?
I mean,
Here it
might.
is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
Whoa.
I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of...
Ooh, I have jumping. Jumping.
Hold on. Let me do a different arrangement. Okay, yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2.
Wow.
Who am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it.
Ooh.
I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course.
Ooh.
With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work?
Perhaps. I see Stanley over there.
But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2. Let me see if I can whip something up.
Are you actually gonna bring me back to the
Go
game?
ahead. Take a look.
Oh, you actually do. The Stanley Parable 2. Ooh. That looks amazing. Honestly, even though this is already giving off like horror vibes already. Wait, what happens if I go to settings? Well, it's mostly just the same actually. Ah. Oh, that looks really awesome. It gives off horror vibes, but I mean, I think that's what the game is trying to give you at first. But that's so interesting. Is that door actually gonna open? I kind of want to know. Are you gonna open again? Open says me? Yeah, you do. Oh, look at that. It's so cool. We're also gonna be adding up the new stuff here.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company.
Ah, there's the balloons.
Where he was employee number 427.
God damn him.
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This
Escape,
is what
I,
employee
spacebar.
427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Stanley was happy.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened.
The Stanley Parable
Something that
2.
would forever change Stanley.
That's
Something he would
different.
never
Good thing I'm
quite
actually
forget.
seeing through it
He
all.
had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him
Goddamn
instructions,
balloons.
call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Alright. So I guess we've done everything from the content,
All of
right?
his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, there's... Oh, wait a minute. For a second I thought I saw those, like, white things in the middle. Huh.
Stanley felt the bucket calling to him, begging him to pick it up.
Where's the
Why
bucket?
was he not doing it?
Bucket? Bucket! I didn't see a
Stanley picked up
bucket!
the bucket.
Bucket, my friend, you're back. I'm so glad for you.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Nope, we got shit to
This was
do.
not the correct way to the meeting room.
I know.
But Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
Well, no way to go back.
And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this
Perhaps.
better than the meeting room? Yes, Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was. How insightful. No, never mind. The bucket was wrong.
Yeah.
Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
You know what? No. I believe this is the way to go.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Good.
Said the bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact.
Wait, what
he
if...
was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
There has to be something here. Hello? Hello? Hi?
No, stop. Look there on the wall. You see, there's a sign right there. It says, "No buckets past this point."
Hey!
How could you think it was okay to bring the bucket here? Unless, what if the problem is that you actually don't know what is a bucket and what isn't a bucket? I suppose that would explain a lot about your behavior up to this point. Which, if that's true, well, my goodness, I think we have to do something about it. This misunderstanding could have dire consequences on the entire rest of the game if not addressed quickly and properly. So much of the impact of the story is dependent on your understanding of what is and isn't a bucket. Please, step in here for a moment.
Whoa, that is dark. That is very, very dark. What am I about to witness? This! I've seen this!
I'm going to run you through some test scenarios, and you'll tell me whether or not the thing I'm showing you is a bucket. Simple enough, right? This should tell us everything we'll ever need to know about what is or is not a bucket.
Well, the bucket friend is going to help me here.
Item 1. Is this a bucket?
Bucket friend, what do you think? I think I remember that bucket. I think that is Linda. Even though she really betrayed me last time with Stan, the other guy. Not Stanley, but Stan, you know. So, I say she's a faker.
Correct. It is a hologram of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
I was legit not going for that.
Item 2. Is this a bucket?
Okay, bucket friend, what do you think? Oh, that's just my friend. I don't know his name. Like, what do you mean you don't know his name? It's like, oh, it's friggin', is that one Spanish name? It's like, Spanish name? It's like, oh, Alejandro, that's not even freaking Spanish, buddy. I'm like, but it's Alejandro. It's my friend Alejandro, fine.
Incorrect. It is a 3D printed recreation of a bucket, not an
Bucket
actual
friend!
bucket.
I was like, I'm sorry!
Item 3. Is this a bucket?
Wait, what do you think about it this time, bucket friend? I was like, that's not a bucket. He was like, why? Look at that! It's not enough, it doesn't have enough rustiness to it. It's definitely not a bucket. Well, if you say so.
Incorrect. This is a bucket.
I'm sorry. Whoa.
Item 4. Is this a bucket?
Should I ask you? Bucket friends, like, you know what? That's a very big bucket. Like, are you sure about that? It's like, yeah, that's a very big bucket. I didn't think it's my dad.
Are you hallucinating? This is a tractor. It's an enormous machine that tills the earth. I thought this was a gimmick. How on earth did you manage to screw it up? Absolutely
Blame the bucket.
Incredible. Let's just move on to the next one.
Blame the bucket. Not me.
Is this a bucket?
What do you think now? It's like, well, if you said that the other one was a tractor, I'm not really seeing a difference. It was like, yeah, you don't have eyes, I guess. It's like, how the fuck are you even supposed to actually say anything from the other time? It's like, I guess you can call it a hunch. Like, but your bucket. Just go, yes.
Correct. This is a bucket.
What? Alright. Oh,
Item 6. Is this a bucket?
what do you think, bucket friend? I think that's an imposter. I was like, well, if you say so.
Trick question. Both. Gotcha.
What? How can it be and not be? That is a very good question.
Item... Wait, hold on. I can't find the next one. Let me see. It should be around here somewhere.
Bucket? Bucket. Call it up for the bucket.
Okay, you and I both know there isn't anything here. And I don't appreciate the implication that nothing is a bucket when we both clearly know that a bucket is something, and therefore nothing could possibly be something. Unless,
Boom.
in your twisted mind, have you somehow convinced yourself that a bucket is nothing?
No, I was just trying to call out to the...
Stanley, do you believe
I was
that
just calling out
nothing
for
is
the
a
bucket. No, the bucket is something absolutely precious to me. The bucket has been healing all of my anxiety since the moment I met him. The bucket is something. I was just trying to call out for it. The bucket is something.
You know what? I'm too confused to even sort it out. I've lost all sense of perspective. What is a bucket? What isn't a bucket? Mere moments ago I could
I have
answer
a
these
bucket.
questions with confidence. And yet now I'm somewhat adrift. Do any of us know what a bucket is? Am I a bucket?
Are you a bucket? You are a
Stanley,
bucket.
I can't keep doing this. I'm losing myself, and myself was all I ever had to begin with. I'm afraid the bucket is threatening to tear our relationship apart.
Do not take our
I
bucket
can't have
away.
that. I'm sorry.
Do not take our
I'm going
bucket
to
away.
erase all buckets from the game.
No.
Okay, here we go.
No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I refuse. No, no.
What happened? Is everything gone? Why did everything disappear? Wait, was everything a bucket? Every single thing in the game was a bucket. Oh my God, I had no idea. How could... except me. I'm not a bucket after all. And you, Stanley, you're still here. You're not a bucket either.
I mean, am
Oh,
I?
This is wonderful news. We're not buckets. Yes, I actually feel much more at ease right now.
I
It's
don't.
delightful to get some clarity on that issue, but it doesn't change the fact that we haven't got a game. So, tell you what, I'll reset everything and we'll put back all of the buckets, okay? And we'll know that it's all a bucket. But if you run into anyone else, maybe don't mention that. Who knows what
I
that
promise.
information might do to a person.
Just give me my bucket back.
Here we go.
Just give me my bucket back. Give me my bucket back. I want to put it in my head. Alright. Nothing new here. I want my bucket. Where is
All
my
his
bucket?
co-workers were gone.
My
What
bucket.
could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Bucket!
Stanley lifted the bucket into his arms. And a wave of comfort rushed over him.
My bucket. I missed ya. Ooh, new door. New door who goes... Oh, actually, that was just the door I went through. I spin around so fast that I didn't even see where I landed on. Alright.
Stanley clutched the bucket
Nope.
tightly to his chest. This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
But Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him.
telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
I'm also gonna take a break
And
here.
here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting room? Yes, Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was. How insightful the bucket turned out to be.
And boop.
No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go
Nope.
back to the meeting room.
No.
Said the bucket.
I
Don't
got
go
places
to the
to be.
meeting room. Go somewhere else.
I
The
can
cargo
fall off.
lift, yes, go there. Good, said the bucket. Now ride the lift
Ooh.
all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk.
Hey,
But Stanley
rude.
chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
Stanley number 2 here is just really helping me out.
In here.
Said the bucket.
Go into this dark room over here.
Stanley once again obeyed blindly.
Okay, so there is one thing I have to check. Okay, right, employee lounge, hallway, forward. Okay, cargo. I did... Jump on the catwalk. I mean, here? Isn't this going to lead me to the phone thing again? I feel like this is just going to take me up to the phone thing again. Yep.
Now pick up the phone, said the bucket. Pick up the phone, and it will take us back home.
That
where
is
we
one
can
of the
go
things.
about life together.
This is one of the endings that I didn't do.
This is the sad story of a man named Stanley and his bucket. Once upon a time, I gave Stanley a bucket because I thought he was lonely and could use a friend.
Yes, I was.
And then, very distressingly, he began to believe the bucket could speak to him.
Oh, I can move. Never mind. Ooh, this is a lovely place. This is an incredibly lovely place. Huh. Huh. Bucket. I missed you already. Huh. Where is the bucket, friend? Oh, there you are. Bucket friend. Hello, Stanley. It's me, your bucket. Press X to take me to work with you. Oh, wait. Really? This is all?
The Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket was merely meant to provide the comforting glow of companionship. It doesn't literally talk and give you orders. Whatever Stanley is hearing the bucket say to him is just in his head.
I want my bucket again. Bucket, my friend. To take me back home with you. Huh. Wait.
Lately, I've been concerned about him. Wouldn't you be concerned as well?
Bucket.
To see him delusional like this, obsessing over an inanimate metal object?
I see nothing
I
wrong
want
with
to
that.
say something to him, but I don't know how I can convince him. I don't know if he'll listen to me.
Go back to work. Huh.
Oh, I'll try anyway. Stanley, can you hear me?
Nope.
Listen to me. It's just a bucket. It can't think. It can't talk. All it would ever truly do for you is effectively transfer a liquid from one location to a different location. That's it. It doesn't do anything else.
I refuse. If it can only transfer liquids, it can transfer my blood back to me. Don't listen to the loud man. Press you to go us back home. You know?
You see, he's not listening. He's still taking orders from the bucket. You know, once upon a time, it was me he took orders from. Me he trusted and listened to. Now all he cares about is his awful bucket.
Don't you
This
dare
hunk of
talk shit
metal.
about my bucket. Press K to ignore anyone in your life except for me. Bucket.
Sad. I suppose he doesn't need me anymore. From now on, he's just going to cling to this bucket. This cold, empty bucket. This sort of shiny bucket.
Bucket.
Well, I'll give it this. The bucket does have a nice shine.
It does, isn't it? Look at that. You believe I'm real, don't you, Stanley? Press C to go back home.
Yes, I suppose on closer inspection that it doesn't quite look like your average hardware store bucket. It's just a little more, what am I trying to say?
Let's watch a movie together,
more
bucket.
capable of transporting liquid. Like it would be better at moving an amount of water from one room to another.
Press A to relive the same day with me over and over.
Oh my God, what am I saying? Better at carrying water from room to room. It's a bucket. It's literally just a bucket.
How dare you?
Why do I feel some need to point out the ways in which it's so much more than just a regular bucket?
So what happened here? Press H to go home to work home to work to whom?
Oh no. I'm having feelings for the bucket.
Yes.
No. What's
I have
going on?
feelings
Why do
for
I
the
want to be with
bucket.
bucket? Hear what the bucket has to say. Do anything it asks. What's wrong with me? I don't understand. Perhaps if I had the bucket, this would be less confusing. Yes. The bucket could tell me what to do in this troublesome situation.
Yes.
Stanley, give me the bucket. Give
No.
it to me. Give me the bucket,
Nope.
Stanley. I need it.
Nope.
Give it to me now. Give it or I'll...
Don't you dare take away my bucket. Go back to work, Stanley. What just happened? I think this would have turned out a bit... Ooh. That's a lot of paper. That's a lot of trees destroyed.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the
And I
meeting
cannot
room.
read that.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Bucket. Where are you, Bucket? Bucket!
The confusion and the chaos all seemed to melt away as Stanley embraced the bucket.
Yes. Okay, so that was one of the endings. So I'm taking a wild guess.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
So upwards, fall after the stepping off the lift again, cold feet, jump on catwalk. Okay, so there's more to the right.
This
Basically
was
in
not
the
a
whole
direct
cargo
meeting
area.
room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the
No,
bucket
we're not
turned
gonna
out
be
to
here for long. I'm
correct?
sorry.
Was it- No, never mind.
I'm sorry,
The
Bucket.
was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
Okay. Now I really go down here. I mean, if I jump off, I'll die. Choice. Jump on catwalk. I assume the catwalk, they mean that. The thing is, I already did
said
that.
the bucket. Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley did not
I
question
might
why
have to
or how
repeat this.
Bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't.
Oh, it was the
But
whole
Stanley
bucket
chose
thing.
not to think about
So
this
technically, it
obvious
might not
thing.
happen again,
He
actually.
was firmly convinced that the bucket had
Yoink.
spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
Nope. But yeah, most likely it will be this thing. But last time the narrator was trying to tell me, like, hey, do you understand what a fucking bucket is? Now you need to let me get into that door.
No, stop. Look there on the wall. You see, there's a sign right there. It says, "No buckets parked."
Okay. So maybe I have to go without the bucket, because otherwise it's gonna nag me to go
All of his
to do
co-workers
the whole
were
thing all
gone.
over again.
What
So
could it mean? Stanley
I'm
decided to go to the
sorry,
meeting room.
my
Perhaps
sweet,
he had simply
sweet
missed a memo.
bucket. We're gonna have to take a break. Ooh, wait. Surname, access. Nope, okay. I thought there would be something. I'm sorry, Bucket. You're gonna have to take a break.
When Stanley came to a set of two open, this was not the correct way to the
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da.
meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps
So it
he
was gonna
wanted to
stop me
by
from
the
going to
employee
do
lounge
the
first,
other
just to admire
one
it.
if I had the bucket with me.
Standing now
It's
in
said.
this incredible room, Stanley for the first, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
You wish. I got shit to do. Got endings to
Stanley
see.
was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Nah, he got conscious now.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot
Nope.
here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone
Sucks.
else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Yes, I know.
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten. What? Really?
Yeah.
In the middle of something, do you have zero consideration for others?
Nope.
Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Nope. I got things to do, places to be. See? This is the moment where,
Now
oh,
listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked
Ooh,
through the
figurine.
red door. You found one of them. One of the miniature Stanley figurines. Remember, no reward for collecting all of these, only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done. You can't buy that sort of happiness, Stanley. God knows I've tried. So, I implore you to savor each and every moment you come across one of these beautiful figurines.
ah, beautiful. Alright, okay, so basically, it doesn't really matter much for the first two options. I mean, actually no, if you go for red, you already get one of the endings. Okay, I'm gonna go for red. I'm not really like a red fan myself, but let's go for that.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time?
I'm just doing
Problem
this
is
for
all
an
these
ending.
choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now.
Yeah, I'm going
Don't you
looping
see that
around.
it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop.
Can you make the looping stop?
Be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Oh, hi. What is this? Oh,
What do we want? What are we looking for? Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it?
It is beautiful.
If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
Those actually are hurting my eyes. Can I go back? Ooh.
No, wait. Where are you going?
Oh.
Oh, no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
Oh. You mean that kind of jumping off? Okay, and we also got a warning, so...
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
My curiosity is getting the best of me. I'm sorry, Jimmy.
Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing.
Okay, I'm just gonna look up. Whee!
No!
Oh, I'm fine.
Oh, thank God you lived. No, what are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this?
Curiosity. Okay, this is incredibly dark. Whee! Ow.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do
Oh, I'm
that
actually going
for me?
slower. I'm sorry, Jamie.
My God, is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You are literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
No, you're not. Ugh. Ow.
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask. It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours.
I mean, this is just for an ending. I really, really don't like having to do this. Ugh. It's gonna be blow the way after this. Blah!
Is it over?
I think
It's
so.
going to restart, isn't it?
Well, don't
I'm
worry, we'll be
going
back. Oh, that's actually kind of dark.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the
Figuring
meeting room. Perhaps he had
Finder's
simply missed a
community
memo.
in the meeting room. I am gonna take the bucket again, because otherwise I'm not gonna get that thing again.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and
I
Stanley
know.
knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yeah.
Stanley felt
Look how
lightheaded,
beautiful it is.
butterflies in his stomach. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the
Oh, we
first
are
open
going back
door
to
on his
business.
left.
We're not gonna repeat that though. I am.
Stanley was. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your
I wonder
enemy.
what happened if I actually went
I
back.
realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. We do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door. Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the... All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley.
Thank you.
You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to
Yes.
find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well,
Yes.
don't let me stop you.
Ooh.
You see? There's nothing here.
There
I
is a
haven't even
lot to
finished
be
building
here.
this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted?
Yes.
Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees?
I do like
Work
skill
with
trees.
me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far.
I mean, I can't
Tell you
talk
what,
really.
Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback.
All right.
There we go. A third option. This
Ooh.
already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Huh. Wait. Okay, there's no blue door anymore. But fine, I will.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now,
Huh.
tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Huh. Yeah.
Aha! You see, I knew I was onto something. Where do these flashes of inspiration come from?
Us?
How did I know the game needed a third door? Well, it's instinct mostly, a calling in your gut. I really couldn't say where the idea came from, except that I felt it in my soul. You can't teach that, Stanley. Don't even try. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Ooh. The Stanley Parable Worldwide Leaderboard. Oh. 91,228 doors opened. Look at that. That's actually like people. 21.3% of players skip the intro sequence. Only the worst 3% of players chose the blue door. 90 players are more attracted than Stanley. Oh, Stanley. How long does it take you to get the correct door? Compete against others to improve your Stanley Parable career. Oh. Can I go back here? What happens?
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
I mean, indifferent?
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Ooh.
In this game, the baby crawls left
Oh,
towards
no.
danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
I have been playing though. Bye.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me?
Both.
Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas.
It's
I
both,
can't
though.
think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm out. I'm done. It's
Bye.
over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable.
You're
Oh,
welcome.
hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Oh? Oh! Are you for real?
Fascinating. What do you think this game is
I
about?
don't remember the name of it, but I
What's
do
our
know.
backstory?
I do know what it
the
is.
ambition? Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower, perhaps for some sort of twisted erotic purpose.
Oh no.
Yes, that must be it. What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
I do remember this game. I just cannot really remember the name of it. God, I remember this game. I never played it. I've seen gameplays of it though.
Oh no. No, it can't be.
What? Do you see a bear or something?
It is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly
Jouney.
block it off.
Oh, what?
Oh,
The bitch!
thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call. You nearly wandered off into that thing. That big, open, just wandering around. No right or wrong directions. No path to follow. You can just go in any... Oh, thank heavens we avoided it. We're out of the woods now, Stanley. Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game. Preferably something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable
No.
walls.
I'm too fat.
Okay, I think this will
Oh,
be
this one is a
just
bit
the thing.
wider. Yeah. Oh, come on. Oh! Rocket League.
Wonderful. See, this is exactly what I had in mind. Just a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get
This is
lost
very
here.
big,
now,
though.
This is game design. Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
You want to try me? You want to try me?
Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see.
Ooh, I thought that
Well,
was a
lots of cars
hole.
here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball?
No.
Stanley, I think it's sports ball.
No, it's
What
Rocket
fun.
League.
We shall run the
It even
races
says
and do
there,
a
Rocket
touchdown
League.
together. Yes, I think surely we must. Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
Ooh, okay. I didn't think you were actually going to give me the ball. Ooh, I'm going fast now. I don't know which one is mine. Boing? Boing? Hey, I'm actually playing Rocket League inside a game. Boing?
Are you doing it? Are you winning? Is this fun?
I hope
Is
so.
it better than my miserable little story that I
Boing.
worked so hard on? Stanley, I have a thought. And I realize I'm not a sportsologist, but if one ball generates a certain amount of raw adrenal pleasure, then surely multiple balls makes for an even more euphoric
Really?
sports experience. I'm going to try it out. Here comes another ball.
Boing? Gimme.
Yes. Oh goodness, that really does feel amazing, doesn't it?
Yes.
Stanley, I'm like a child in a confectionery shop. I simply have to have more. I'm insatiable.
Gimme my
More
balls.
balls.
More balls. Heck yeah. I cannot jump. God damn it. I want to be able to jump. More balls. The fact that it's actually making me run fast as well just makes it so much
Are you
better.
enjoying this, Stanley? Are you having fun? Is this a real video game?
Yes, it's Rocket
Well, I
League.
sure hope you're having a good time, because guess what? It's over. That's
No.
right. Your little fun comes to an end. This is my game, and what I say goes. You get to have fun when I let you, Stanley. Besides, you need someone like me to set boundaries for you.
I'm not
Without
baby.
rules or boundaries, video games are nothing. Yes, that's what I am. I am structure. I'm your sense of purpose. And since you decided you didn't want to play my game, now I don't want to play with you either. So, goodbye, Stanley.
Goodbye.
I'm leaving. See how you like it when I'm not around to set the rules. Somehow, I don't think you'll enjoy it as much. But who knows? You're an inventive kid. You'll
Yes,
come
I
up
am.
with something. After all, you're the one who knows best.
Damn right.
Take care, Stanley.
I'm gonna have to find a way to get out of here. Somehow. Ain't no way you're gonna force me to stay here. Idea dice, Rocket League, Splibbly. I wonder if that's an actual drink though. Can I? God, I need to itch my eye here. Ugh. Ooh.
Hold on. What are you doing?
I didn't know that was that. Hello. Nice game. Whoa, whoa. Oh gosh.
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back.
Oh, we still have so much more to see, but oh, hi. Guess I'm going deeper. We have to go deeper. Oh, hi. Hello? I don't like this anymore. I do not like this anymore. Am I in a horror game right now? I am in a fucking horror game, aren't I? Also, I don't like the wind. The wind is actually upsetting me. Why is the wind upsetting me this much? Oh, light. Please don't make this into a horror game. I did not sign up for a horror game. There's my desk. Ooh, beep beep boops. Beep beep boops. I cannot see anything. It's so fucking dark. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, shit.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice.
Yeah.
And if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
Yeah, I cannot see anything. Oh, god damn it. Is it gonna bring me... Yep, it's gonna bring me back. Meeting today. Okay, there has to be something. Hmm.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Wait, why is this suddenly opposite? Wasn't it supposed to be different? Oh, I saw that. Oh, it's the little cursor. Oh, just to pick up this bucket. Well then. Don't waste fucking energy. Bucket.
Warmth spread through Stanley's arms. With the bucket in his arms again, he was home.
He was home indeed. Alright, so... with forest art... Apparently, I mean, I probably got the game's ending. Yeah. Left turn, maintenance elevator. Forward staircase. I'm probably gonna have to try out the secret disco one, which is technically an open ending. And eventually, if I can just go out of it, then maybe then I can do the one that I assume it's missing.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Ah, it's good to have you back, Bucket. My long-lost friend. Oh, how I can find them? Oh, bottom text. Huh, I did not think this would lead me to this. what we know. Small floating objects that appear across the office. We have to synergize our resources to ensure their retrieval. There are many questions. There was no memo from management. How can you tell you spotted them? What makes them float in the air? Who took these pictures of them? Okay, that first one is definitely in the bathroom, where the boss is at. 406, we can do a red room. I mean, haven't I not been in a red room? Think you can look. Isn't that like the, you are an idiot, you are an idiot, that one virus? Boom!
Oh, Stanley, can you feel it? The broom closet. It wants the bucket.
No.
You can feel that, can't you? The aura of jealousy? It's as clear as day. This broom closet believes it deserves the bucket. I can really feel it now.
Nope.
It's a bucket. It belongs in a broom closet. That's what the broom closet is trying to say here. It's supposed to go with the other cleaning supplies. Good for you, Stanley. Don't give in. Don't hand over the bucket.
Yes.
I know how hard it must be. Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
I imagine the amount of dialogues this person had, the narrator had to do just because the bucket was present. Ah!
Another miniature Stanley figurine. This, you know, there really must be a snappier name for these things. What about mini stands?
I like
Stanley
mini stands.
figs. What about Stanlerines?
No,
Yes,
I prefer mini
I think I
Stanleys.
like that. Another Stanlerine under your belt.
I think I'd much rather have it called a mini Stanleys. Okay, so there's something over here. A boss back out escape pod. I mean, I cannot really back out anymore. Enter and go on elevator. I mean, this is the elevator, right? I wonder how long this will take. I don't know why, but these... I don't know if it's like a light thing, but these ones seem to be shining very particularly. Bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum. Bum, bum, ba-dum. Ba-ba-dum, ba-dum. Am I in a different place now? Nope, I'm still in the same place. So it says here, boss, enter and go on elevator. Yes, I've been there. The catwalk. Secret disco. Back to press first light bulb button after waiting for the doors to open again.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire if not for the soothing presence of the bucket.
Yeah.
Even now, in his darkest of hours, did the bucket's warmth and guiding light pierce the dark clouds of confusion and chaos. It would be with him always. The bucket would. And he knew it.
Yeah.
The two of them were inseparable.
Separable.
At this point, Stanley was so absorbed in the tender spiritual connection he shared with the bucket that he didn't notice the keypad behind the boss's desk.
And I still don't notice it.
Nor in his bliss of simply being near the bucket did he have any notion that the PIN number for the keypad was 2845.
Okay, so... Ape Museum. Yeah, I think I remember the whole catwalk thing. Oh, I think I know. 2, 4, 8, 5.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly
Oh,
know
2845.
the combination was 2845. But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Back to press first light bulb button after waiting. Hold up. Nothing happens. And it doesn't open this either. There's supposedly a first light bulb, which I'm assuming is this one. Are you saying it's this one? Oh, there's a figurine. Hi.
Okay, I'm going back to the name of these little Stanley figurines, and now I'm torn between Stanlerines and Figlies. What do you think, Stanley? What name better encapsulates the intrinsic sense of happiness that you get from seeing a small number in the corner of your screen go up by 1? Let me sit on it. I'm sure it will come to me.
I mean, I still prefer mini Stanleys, though. I mean, I do need to go down. Oh, enter and go in an elevator. Maybe this is the elevator.
The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate. It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket.
Yeah, he's been
Soothing
helping him.
Comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine.
Wait, I can go up? Let me see.
Wait, Stanley said to the bucket. Can we go back up?
Apparently we
When I was
can.
pressing those keypad buttons, there was something very intriguing about the number 3. I want to go back so I can try pressing the number 3 again.
Yes.
The bucket said nothing.
I will pay attention to that. Number 3, say. Number 3, say.
Here we are, said Stanley. Now I'm going to try out that number 3 button. He took the bucket over to the keypad and began absolutely slamming on the number. Wow, he said. The number 3 is such a special button. I'm having the time of my life. Stanley looked expectantly at the bucket, but the bucket remained silent. This was a shock to Stanley, who had always felt such a connection with the bucket. How was this not as exciting to the bucket as it was to him? Once
I wonder.
Stanley had had enough of the number 3, he got back in the elevator.
No. But I imagine if I keep going back and forth, maybe it'll show me something. Right?
Perhaps the bucket had missed something. Perhaps it had not seen how much joy Stanley got from slamming the number 3 repeatedly.
But if I go back again, it'll tell me something. Can you perhaps tell me something now?
No, said Stanley to the bucket. You can't go on yet. Not till you understand how much the number 3 means to me. You and I have been through so much together, and I just want you to see what I see. Feel the happiness I feel. He smiled at the bucket, and the bucket said nothing.
There's a light bulb. Oh. Nothing here. Nothing.
Here we go, said Stanley. This time I'll really show you. He ran to the number 3 and began to wail on it like a musician on a beloved instrument, weaving a concerto of truth and passion. He wielded the number 3 like a fine artist would wield a paintbrush. He told stories through the number 3, stories of his dreams and hopes and fears, and the whole time he looked to his bucket for a reaction of some kind. Anything to let him know that the bucket appreciated what he was doing. The bucket conveyed absolutely nothing at all, only silence. Crushed by a wave of dejection, Stanley returned to the elevator.
I'm getting a bit upset here. What if I can back this out?
Stanley and the bucket were so close. They'd always been there for one another. Why suddenly could the bucket not connect with this passion of Stanley's? The question caused Stanley to ruminate the whole way down the elevator. He knew that there must be a way to get through to the bucket, to communicate fully with his dear friend. Surely there was a solution, mustn't there be?
There has to be something. Up. And it doesn't say anything. Fucking hell. Buckets! You're gonna have to tell me.
Said Stanley. I know what to do. I know how to fully express this feeling in my heart.
Ooh.
He decided right then and there that he would hold a press conference where he would speak to the public on all matters relating to pressing the number 3 over and over. He would elaborate fully on what the number 3 meant to him and why he felt so alive when pressing it. Then the bucket would be able to see his joy through the eyes of others. It would get to see the world react to this discovery of Stanley's. And it would be through the public eye that the bucket would finally understand Stanley's.
Yo!
For months he advertised and marketed his press conference, building excitement around it, developing and rehearsing it, until it couldn't be refined a single measure
All
further.
eyes on Stanley.
When the big day arrived, Stanley was as prepared as he'd ever been for anything in his life.
The guy who lived on Mars. Oh, this seems really cool. Look, Bucket, we done things. World peace, baby. Stage door. World first sentient machine. And then 3s. 3s and 3s.
This was it.
3s.
One last chance.
Remember
to win
where
the
you
bucket
came
over.
from. Cool.
One opportunity to share a true connection with a loved one.
This is so ridiculous. I wonder why 3, though. Oh god.
There was no one here. Nobody had come to the press conference to hear Stanley speak, to listen to him talk about what it really means to press the number 3 on a keypad over and over. He was unloved, uninteresting, he was a failure, and in that moment Stanley knew that the bucket would never again take him seriously. There would be no connection, no deeper understanding. The bucket merely sat there in his arms, indifferent. And so it began that slowly, over many years, the two of them grew more and more distant. They spoke less and less, neither wishing to state the obvious, that any sense of real respect between them had eroded since that day at the press conference. There would be no more games, no more long conversations about passion and pursuit, only a silence that consumed the space between friends. And Stanley, having for once in his life discovered the warmth and comfort of true companionship, was cast back into the unremarkable normalcy of loneliness.
I still have the bucket with me. The bucket was with me the whole time. Far away, yet always close. Alrighty then. We're back here.
All of his co-workers
Because
were
we're gone. What could it mean?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Isolation.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
I feel like there's still like a few things that I've yet to try, weirdly. it is mostly just like the, like there's a blue office. I haven't really been able to get to that damn blue office. Oh! Awaiting input! There we go! What do I need to put? 50 input. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Pink? God damn it. It has to be something. Aww. Where's the input thingy about? Seriously, there has to be something. I mean, I'm just like shutting down computers, really.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
There has to be something. Input received. When I press a lot of the keys, nothing happens. I was able to only press like one, like just a left click, and I already did that. So I wonder how many times I have to restart to make it happen. There's that blue office. Can I really open it? There's that whiteboard as well. So what else am I missing? I probably need to take the bucket with me. I might take the bucket with me. I'm going back there. I'm taking the bucket with me. Okay.
Stanley picked up the bucket and smiled. He'd never be alone again, not truly alone, not with the bucket around.
Yeah.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Well, at least now there's, I believe, only one that I might be missing. Like, actual ending. I already went down.
To a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
I want to figure it out if there was more to the end of that one. I wonder what happens if I have the bucket with me and I try to get that ending. 2845, I believe.
Manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck.
I'm right ahead of you.
The bucket knew all along. Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Okay, now we actually need to go down. Maybe there's more if I actually just went forward with it, right?
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
It says also back to press first light bulb button after waiting for the doors to open again. I don't think this is it, though. I don't like that sound. Oh, it's just my feet.
Although this passageway had the word, but of course, Stanley and the bucket thought better of it and realized they simply had too much to live for.
There we go.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
I'm basically doing this all over again, but I'm gonna choose the other option. Which I hope I don't fuck it up because I'm not
It
sure
was
how
jump
explicit
time,
this will be.
and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock. Everyone in the office was being videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs. The bucket had never seen anything like this, and it very nearly burst into tears as Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring it that everything would be fine.
It's okay, my dear bucket. We'll be fine.
Was the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well? Had the bucket
No.
been told to do things it didn't wish to do?
No
What
way.
kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place?
Hmm.
These
Good question.
questions raced furiously in Stanley's feeble mind.
Oh.
No! He screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never!
Never.
He squeezed the bucket tighter. His one friend in the entire world. At this point, he could trust no one except for the bucket.
And that is true. I trust nobody but the bucket.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he and the bucket would dismantle the controls for good. Two best friends, Stanley and the bucket, up against the world. They high-fived in a really cool way, and the bucket made a sassy comment about taking down the system.
Okay, I believe last time I pressed off. The on one might be...
But at the last second, the bucket jumped in and pressed the button to turn on the controls. Stanley gasped in horror. Had this been the bucket's plan all along? To take over the machine and claim the power for itself?
Bucket.
How could the bucket have betrayed him like this? Stanley was prepared to throw the bucket away in disgust when suddenly an image appeared upon the enormous screen.
Oh!
Birds.
What?
Silly birds. The control buttons became active again.
Birds. I mean, I don't know which one I would pick. I like birds. Oh, birds.
Stanley flipped through one video of silly birds after another.
Oh, look at that silly bird.
This wasn't a mind control facility at all. It was a facility for monitoring and surveilling silly birds all over the world. The mind controls were only a facade to disguise its true intentions. Had the bucket known this all along? Stanley marveled at the metal genius in his hands, the one who had pointed him towards this incredible discovery.
Penguins!
Never found freedom because they spent the rest of their lives here in this place, flipping through live streams of the silliest birds imaginable. Of all the possible paths his life could have taken, this one was surely the best. And Stanley was happy.
Ah, look at that. Look at that silly birds. Aw, man. I wonder if it would have been actually really bad if I did not take the bucket with me. I'm gonna go back to that one.
Stanley's office was a distant memory. What did it look like? There was a computer, perhaps, and a painting. Was it a painting or a photo?
A photo.
He could no longer recall.
Oh, it's no longer saying waiting input, for fuck's sake. God damn it. I had one. Oh, there we are. Input received. Oh, so I have to restart a few times to be able to get this. Huh. What else could I do? Huh. I may go back to that, that baby one, maybe. In that case, I cannot take the bucket with me. But I kind of want to take the bucket with me. If I want to be able to go through the
a set of 2 open doors. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop.
I'm also probably gonna try out the one where it was really sad, but take the bucket with me.
Was grand, majestic, perhaps too, but eager to get back to business. Stanley took the first open door on his left.
It's gonna take a bit.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Yep.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot.
Oh, there it is!
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
Wait, how am I supposed to get up there?
Your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story
How am I supposed to go there?
Nothing but you all this time.
How does one get there?
Neglecting Stanley.
Yoink.
What? Really?
Yep.
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Nope.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red... All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley.
Thank you.
You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms...
Oh, the narrator keeps talking.
Textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me.
Again, I would like some skill trees.
Nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Good. Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. Oh, of course. A 3. Really? Maybe next time we can get you to form an actual opinion, you know? Any level of critical thinking or engagement with your surroundings? Does that sound good?
I could have been really mean. I could have been really mean. Fucker.
Based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Yeah, I've seen that already.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting.
I thought it would have
You wouldn't
something.
mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Okay, if it's gonna be the baby thing,
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right. And if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very
and I want to let the baby die again.
And tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Oh, I hate the sound. Oh, I hate this sound. Oh, I don't like this sound. I don't like the sound of the buzzing. I'm even like lowering down the volume just to not hear it so much. Am I gonna have to do this for like 4 hours for real? I think the game is really trying to tell me, hey, keep doing this for 4 hours. Like, are you serious? I don't even stream for that long. Are you telling me that I need to keep playing this for that long? And I also don't like the baby crying. I'm just gonna click it 3 more times. It's not even changing anything. Fucking fine.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm out. I'm done.
You better burn.
It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game?
We're gonna have to go through this again.
Let's see. What do we have here? Yes,
I might
this seems like it'll
don't want
work.
to go
Let's
through
give
this
it a
again.
shot.
Because if I swear to God, we're gonna go back to that place again. Yep, we are.
Aha! Fascinating. What do you think this game is about, Stanley? What's our backstory?
And you know what? Return to the game. I wonder if what happens if I actually do this. Will it actually stop me from being... Wait a minute. Why? What's the input thing? Where's the input thing? No. Why?
The good old bucket. Just Stanley and the bucket. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Why? Why do you have to force me to not see the office? A large room, lots of boxes. Stairs, something to do with stairs. Okay, the stairs, I assume it's these upcoming stairs then.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Aha!
You're getting close now, Stanley. You've nearly gotten all of the Figler and Marines. Very soon, you'll collect the last one. And then the first number will equal the second number, and that will be it.
Yeah.
We'll be different people by then. Different in the sense that we used to have none of them. And now we have them all. You can't go back to when you had no Figler and Marines. None of us can.
Can you not call it bigger letterings? Because I don't really like that name.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley.
Oh, it's a loop.
Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. He looked down at the bucket in his arms. Am I crazy? He asked the bucket. The bucket returned his gaze, but said nothing at all. That's strange, Stanley thought. Usually the bucket is a source of guidance and wisdom for me in difficult times such as these. He held the bucket close, yet felt none of its familiar reassurance and comfort. And that's when Stanley realized, this isn't my bucket. It's just a normal, everyday bucket. Someone else's bucket, perhaps.
No.
How did I end up with someone else's bucket? This is all terribly wrong. Surely no good would come from this. Who knows what sorts
happened
of
with the
bizarre
bucket?
hallucinations Stanley might
Can I
experience
just throw the
without
bucket off?
psychologically grounding presence of his bucket. And indeed, now he noticed that the rooms were repeating, which was, of course, very odd. And now he felt himself floating off the ground. Oh,
Whee!
he exclaimed. Without my bucket, I've gone truly mad.
I've
Where
gone
is it?
truly
I
bad.
must find it. Far off in the distance now, he heard it, calling to him.
Stanley! Stanley, it's me, the bucket.
Could it truly be? He rushed forward from room to room, passing by one bucket after the next.
Ooh.
None of them were his. None of them were his special bucket.
My
Come to
bucket.
me, Stanley. Find me.
He had to find the bucket. He had to return to his old friend.
This is
It was
getting
the only
really
way
weird.
to truly restore his sanity. And then suddenly, he froze dead in his tracks. He knew where the voice of the bucket had been coming from. The real bucket was inside of him all along. It was incredibly painful. Stanley doubled over in agony. and blacked out.
Ugh. He did. I have to
This
try
is
it.
the story of a woman named Mariella.
Ah.
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, picked up her bucket of comfort
Hey.
and security, and walked to her place of work.
Oh, there's the
But
bucket.
on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town, talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. Right away, she knew what the problem was.
The man didn't have
This
his bucket.
man had no bucket.
No.
Of course, he'd gone mad, ranting and raving about a narrator describing all of his actions and how everything is predetermined and free will is an illusion and it's all just a video game. It could all have been prevented if only he'd taken his bucket with him.
You couldn't
Perhaps he
have
didn't
dropped the
even realize He'd
bucket.
forgotten his bucket at home in the first place. How cruel the world can be, Mariella thought, and she hugged her own bucket even tighter.
Aww.
But of course, she had no time for this. There were a myriad of confusing problems she would soon have to confront at work, for which her bucket would provide absolute guidance and total clarity on everything. Heck, yes, she thought to herself, my life kicks ass. And
At
she
least it
packed
doesn't kick
all
buckets.
the way to work.
This is supposed to be depressing. Yet, I just feel happy that I had the bucket. For a little while at least. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Hey, is that the other waiting input thing again? No. The bucket is still here. Am I missing up another waiting input thing? Yeah, they did change
No
if you have
matter
the
how
bucket
hard
with
Stanley
you.
looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Where the fuck is the waiting input thing now? I can only imagine the hours and hours that the voice of the narrator would have to do because the presence of a bucket. I cannot see for the love of me another waiting input thing. I have a feeling I might have fucked it up the moment I pressed restart.
Where are we going today? The bucket asked. Stanley just smiled. Anywhere they went together would be perfectly fine with him.
Alright, so maybe to finish it off, I might have to try to find a place where a lot of boxes, and I believe I know where it is because I did see it.
Stanley clutched the bucket.
But the thing is, I don't know how to get there.
But Stanley had
Because
thought
I
the
will
bucket
technically
calling
have
to him,
to
telling
die?
him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had
It is in the
bucket
cargo
turned out to be
area.
correct? Was no, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
I know where the stand
No.
figurine is.
Said the bucket.
Don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The
Like, it's
cargo
over
lift,
there.
yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
I feel like I'm gonna die if I do that, right? Oh. Nope. Oh, whoa. I did something. I did something. Last
And
one.
there it is. The last Stiggly Wiggly.
What?
Savor
Why?
this moment, Stanley. This is a real accomplishment. This is doing something just for the sake of doing it.
Yeah.
Where so many people expect to be rewarded for the most trivial achievements, you've insisted that a job well done is its own reward.
Yeah.
I would tell you that I'm proud of you for collecting them all, but that would be like a reward, and we can't have that. So, instead I'll just say, it's done. We're all done here. And now we can go to whatever the hell you were doing before you hunted for figurines.
There we go. We got them all. And seriously, no achievement for it. The guy was saying truthfully. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm going somewhere. Oh, what? Where the fuck am I now? Ooh, cassette tapes. Well, there's certainly a lot of boxes in here. Would have been a good place for it. Oh.
Okay, this is
day number 295. Tape number... I don't even know. I've lost track. Nothing feels real anymore. The longer I study this bucket, the less sense anything makes. The sheer euphoria I feel every time I pick it up. No matter how many times I've done it, it's always the same feeling. And the emptiness in my chest when I set it down. It doesn't make sense. There's no explanation for it. I still haven't figured out why I see the world so differently when this bucket is in my arms. Why everything feels so... What do I do with this treasure? I can monetize it. Yes. It's unthinkable the amounts of money people will pay for even just an hour with the bucket. This is my golden ticket. But I have to be careful, because as soon as this gets out, there's going to be a target on my back. Even now, I don't know who might be trying to get...
Oh.
What's that? Who's there?
What the fuck? The fuck was that? Fuck. What's that? What? What? Oh, Kakera! How you doing? I am doing alright. And there's no talking right now. Oh, things are looking weird now. Oh god, things are looking weird. Oh shit, things are looking weird.
Stanley, I'm sorry, but I have to put a pause on things. It's those figurines. Those figglers. I haven't
what?
stopped thinking about them since you nabbed every last one.
Yeah?
Wasn't it just the most intrinsically fulfilling moment of your entire
Nyeh.
life? Didn't it fill you to the brim with inner richness? Yes, I know we're supposed to be telling a story, but won't you please indulge me with one more trip back to the memory zone?
Oh, I
I would
remember
love
this.
nothing more than to revisit the figurines. Just one more time.
Alright. Ah, this is a wonderful place. Bucket routes really go to some magical places. The game's really cool, quite a puzzle with horror atmosphere. It's weird, because I wasn't really counting the whole horror atmosphere with it, but at least it's not like something will just come back as will come to you. Just like that. It'll just be like, it's just atmospheric, really. Ooh. Audience awards. Have you drank water today? Yes, I have. Don't you worry about it. I probably haven't taken a sip since the stream started, but I do have the water bottle there waiting for me, maybe once I'm done. Really is one of a kind game.
Here's where it all began. The first collectible.
Yeah.
Back then we had no idea of how many of them we'd find. Sure, it said 6 right there on the screen, but how could we know for certain? We were so innocent. We'll never be like that again, Stanley.
Oh, what is this? Places? Oh! Wait a minute, maybe I can still get it. Wait! Aw, oh, come on. I didn't pick it up.
And here was a second Stanley.
Oh.
You found this one all on your own, just by poking around by the red and blue doors. You did that, Stanley. I'll be honest.
Did it.
Back then I had no faith in you to find any of them, let alone 6. But you continue to surprise me in all sorts of mundane, unremarkable ways.
Did they all go to the same one? They kind of go all the way to the same one. Yep. Boss's office and
let's
boss's
do a little
bathroom.
quiz.
It was the
Which
boss's
of these
bathroom.
rooms was the room you found your third mini stand? Can you remember?
I remember.
Hey, that's exactly right.
I
It
did
was
not pick
here
up
in
the other one.
boss's bathroom. It was the third one. You picked it up, and then after that, you had 3 of them. I'm glad these moments are so crystal clear in your memory, but I shouldn't be surprised. After all, science tells us that it's impossible to forget your third time doing anything.
I mean, I'm living proof that that is not true.
Let's see, what came next? Oh yes, we found a Figley in this pink room. Oh well, I can't actually say I remember being in this room.
Yeah,
but
me
it's here
neither.
in the memory zone, so it must have happened.
Yeah, I don't think that is true though, because I don't remember ever being in the pink room. Very seriously, did I not remember? Oh yeah, under the stairs.
This was the 5th mini stand, and this one was really something special. It was under the stairs. I remember it so clearly. In fact, because this one is particularly special to me, I made a little video to commemorate the occasion. Enjoy.
How you oh my god, is this old style? Ah, no, this is like freaking usually old style videos. What's that down there? Yeah. It was also the one with the darkest ending as well. Thanks for watching. Ah, God, I remember these old style videos. Stanley, the narrator.
Takes you back, doesn't it? I
Yes.
spent a lot of time making that video, but it was 8 minutes I wouldn't have spent on anything else.
Ooh, thank you. Okay, this doesn't really tell me to go that way. Yes, the boxes.
And then, Stanley, then we came to the last collectible, the final figurine, right here in the warehouse. This memory is the most distinct and clear in my mind, perhaps because it was the one that happened more recently than all the others.
Yep.
Who can truly say how the mind works? All I know is that this is the moment where you picked up a Figley and I thought to myself, yes, that's all of them. They're all collected. It was a moment unlike any other. Except for the other moments picking up figurines, which it was exactly like.
Can I go forward here now? Oh, heck yeah. I did not pick up the other figurine, though. Oh, hi.
And then there was no more. Because we've
You're on the
caught up to
present.
the present moment. Nothing left to do but move onward into the future. Goodbye, memory zone.
Well, that phase looked a bit different. Because the game did tell me to...
No, I'm not done. I'm not ready to move on. Stop the loading screen. Isn't
Huh?
there some way we can stay here, keep enjoying these figurines? Let's just go backwards. We'll do the memory zone again from the opposite direction. See how that feels.
Yeah. Why do you want to go back? Do you, after all, want to actually give me rewards or something? I think he might want to give me rewards after all.
Yes. This spot in the warehouse. I remember this. I must say, of all the figurines we looked at in our initial tour of the memory zone, this one is the most distinct and clear in my mind.
Because it was just a recent one. Why are you asking me to go backwards? Because I have the impression that at any moment the game will try to scare you. It doesn't seem like that's the case.
Here's where I made that video. Don't you remember the video we watched?
Literally, it was 2 minutes ago. Oh, yeah.
Yes, I love that video.
Yeah, I remember. I think it might have been because I accidentally skipped one.
Still don't remember the pink room, Stanley. Still no memory of this one. Good room, though. A solid room.
I don't remember which one would have been this one, technically. Weirdly enough.
These really were a treat to hunt down. You know, if there had been any kind of reward for finding all of these, it really would have neutered the intrinsic joy of collecting them. I'm very glad we resisted the temptation. Next one.
Well then. Ah yes, the second one. The fuck? Alright. Something just popped
This
up.
was our second Figley. Don't you remember? Yes, I remember it too.
Too.
The past is truly a wonderful thing. Why does anyone ever choose to leave it? Keep going.
There we go. This is the one that I
This is it,
missed.
the very first one we found in the exhibit where I introduced you to the Figlarines. Oh, I want more memories, Stanley. I want to keep going. What else is there? What came before this?
This place where it all started. Actually, it's not even fully done. But hey. Oh, what? Wait a minute.
Look, it's the terrible new content that we were originally sold on. I remember hating it back then, but time does put a rosy filter on everything.
And
In
I've
fact,
agreed.
I dare say I'm actually quite fond of it now.
I mean, I cannot jump on
Look
it
how much
anymore, though.
fun the past is. I want more memories.
Are you growing old, narrator? I had to say it, but you're growing old.
Oh yes, the two doors. Who could have forgotten that? A classic memory.
I think the
this
guy
one.
is getting Alzheimer's suddenly. Will they just take me to the same? Yes, they will. And the office.
And before everything else, there was your office. Is there anything else? Was there something that came before your office?
Me waking up.
There's something I feel I can remember. I can remember.
Oh.
Yes, I'm remembering something now. I remember before this whole story got started. Back then I was different. I used to make big decisions. I was passionate. I was skeptical. I weighed each decision with profound thoughtfulness. And then somewhere along the way, I stopped making decisions. I became lazy. And I came up with a character named Stanley to do my thinking for me. He would make the decisions. He would decide which way to go. I would cheer him on as he collected figurines for no reason.
Wait, were you my boss this whole
Why
time?
Stanley? Was I lonely? Yes, perhaps that's it. Perhaps I needed to imagine I had companionship. And Stanley really did make for a wonderful companion, even if he was a fiction. But I suppose it's grown old. I want to think for myself again. I want to go back to how it used to be. Yes, I can be on my own again. I can do it. I'll be stronger this time. I'll take care of myself.
The 3.
I don't need Stanley anymore. Oh, but he truly was so much fun to play with. You know what? Since we're in the memory zone, how about one more good memory? Let's go back just once and give Stanley one more run of the office, and then I'll retire him for good. I did enjoy telling his story so very much. Okay, here we go. This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Is this like the last time I can actually play this? I don't know what new things this will come up with. Oh.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Oh!
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Now the
Perhaps
computers
he'd
are all
simply missed a
showcasing the
memo.
same thing. Oh god. The bucket is still there. Cool. Never is never the end. The end is never the end. The end is never the end. I don't know why not all the computers are having that though. Look at friend.
A good bucket, a strong bucket, a humble bucket, a committed bucket, a bucket of culture and distinction.
Ah, my bucket. I missed you, bucket.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
What else could I do now? I mean, I guess if I want to have a different ending. My guess is that maybe. I mean, there's a whole, like, apparently there's another ending that I might not be able to go for it because it says like one that I have to like play the baby game. I don't know if I'm missing anything. I mean, I mean, I can try to go up for the boss. Maybe. It is a game where you'll watch someone play and discover an ending you didn't know existed because you just never made that choice. I've been trying to make as many choices as possible.
Here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers. Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
What happens if I back out? I mean, apparently I can't anymore? I mean, I cannot go down. That would be a terrible decision. I'll go back.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire, if not for the soothing. But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical.
There's an ending for going to the office and going up and down the elevator. God damn it. Maybe I'm gonna have to restart again since I cannot go back to it again. I remember, the thing is, I've been trying to do that with the whole elevator thing. Yet I didn't find anything.
Even now, Stanley's office was a distant memory. What did it look like? There was a computer, perhaps, and a painting. Was it a painting or a photo?
The embrace of an old friend.
A weathered companionship that stands the test of time.
Just saving up the energy.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Yeah, but the thing is, I entered it and then it was just like closed me off to be able to get to the elevator. So I need to start all over again.
Now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he coming to a staircase.
Because I know what elevator you're talking about. Unless you're talking about... Oh, but I think I already did that one. Because there is this elevator. And there's the other elevator. The thing is, I did the one up and down on that one with the bucket. Yeah, I already did that one. This one just like, for some reason, just wastes your time. I mean, you at least hear the narrator go like pa 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 da pa da. Leave. Yeah, this one, I don't know if there's anything. There's this whole like 333. Yeah, it's basically just like, oh, you have to do 333 at all times, and then it'll just basically send me up to like a...
To discover not an The bucket did not react, except perhaps a tiny glow of warmth. Subtle, yes, but an unmistakable spark from somewhere deep within.
Say something, please. God damn it.
But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes,
Oh yeah, what if I did the escape ending with the bucket? What if I did that with the bucket? I haven't really did the escape button, the escape, There is an ending in the first room you go after the start.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read...
Is it the one that I jump off the window? Because I've done that one as well.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley and the bucket would both meet a violent
No, I
death.
won't. With a bucket, I will be able to face anything.
The door behind them was not shut. Stanley and the bucket still had every opportunity
Yeah, I've done that
to
one
turn
as well with
around
both
and
options.
get back on track. At this point, Stanley and the bucket were knowingly walking forward into a very painful death for each of them.
I've done this already, but not without the bucket, so I'm not sure how it's gonna happen. I think it's gonna be sort of similar, but I think what's gonna be different maybe is maybe just some more dialogues. Wait, bucket? Oh, bucket's still with me. Ah, that's great. I'm just gonna hide here. That's fine.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley and the bucket inched closer to their demise, Stanley reflected on how meaningless the bucket's warmth and comfort had turned out to be.
How
Sure,
dare you?
It puts the mind and the soul at ease to embrace the bucket, but what use is a sense of ease when you're about to be crushed to death? This is what Stanley thought to himself, and he sort of kicked himself for wasting so much time carrying a bucket everywhere. Farewell, Stanley.
Hey, you have to also say farewell, bucket.
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator,
Ooh.
as Stanley and the bucket were led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, the bucket's life came to an end, as it was crushed violently to death.
What? There we go. The bucket is alive. Yeah, I've barely seen that you have to play that for 4 hours.
It was a shame, the death of such a magnificent bucket. It's true that all buckets are radiant in their own way, but this one stood above the rest. It was a
Ooh.
glorious bucket to behold.
It's different. It has a thing for the bucket. Welcome. Oh, the bucket welcomes you to the grand exhibit. You're standing at the precipice of knowledge. Much like a bucket itself, the human mind is frequently empty within, a cavernous void. But through use of the exhibit in front of you, the mind becomes full and enriched and substantiated. Knowledge of the bucket and its history is the only true knowledge we really have. Will you take what you learn here with you into the world? Will you accept with an open mind and may the challenging about the information in this exhibit? Will it change the lives of yourself and your loved ones as a result of this exhibit? Or will you turn a blind eye and continue to live as you were, in ignorance and darkness? That ending, I think, is the playtest one with the leaderboard. Did you do that one before? The leaderboard one, yes. And this one, I've also done it before.
Can you see how arrogant it was for Stanley
But not
to
with the
take a
bucket. This one
like
I've not
this
done with the
and
bucket.
to claim it for his own? Can you see the hubris that blinded him? Can you see that the bucket is far more noble than Stanley will ever be in his short life?
May you go to heaven, my sweet dear bucket. Look at them buckets. 25 buckets. A photograph of 25 buckets, the greatest number of buckets ever captured on camera. The photographer experienced catatonic shock for several weeks as a result of the euphoria from exposure to this many buckets at once. Is it really 25 buckets? I would swear it looks more than that. Oh, yes. The Da Vinci drawing, but bucket. This bucket is depicted as having 2 handles. Such a design has never been created in real life, having been deemed too dangerous and recklessly experimental. Every year, dozens are put to death just for attempting it. Ooh, buckets. They're starting to look like drugs. Inferno bucket. A replica of the Inferno bucket, which is the medieval era so powerfully alluring that it drove dozens of nations to war with one another for control of it. Billions died. And yet, despite of it all, the simple fact remains. No one can control a bucket. Oh, there's another thing over there. The stress bucket, an analogy. Worrying, negative forecasting, negative thinking, lack of reinsurance. Vulnerability, size and strength of the bucket, and coping strategies equals holes, stress, the level of water in the bucket, rest and relaxation, doing something you enjoy, rest and relaxation. The stress bucket, presented without commentary. Ooh. There is a chart to see all the endings the game has if you want. I've seen it. I'm actually been looking at it. That's why I've been able to do some of the endings. But, and also because I would eventually just find them anyway. But the thing is, there is a few open endings that relate something with the office in Stanley's office that I've not been figuring out. Cave drawing. While we know that buckets predate the existence of mankind, we do not know by how long. This cave drawing depicts early man's discovery of the practical uses of the bucket, by which time the bucket has already likely been around for several millennia. Notice in these drawings how the bucket is allowing itself to be used, having judged humanity to be worthy of its treasures. You're not picking up poop with a bucket. I hope not. I really hope you're not picking up poop with the bucket, because that would be blasphemy.
No man can own a bucket, and certainly not a bucket as dazzling to behold as this one. It is man who should kneel before the bucket.
The hanging bucket. This piece symbolizes the necessary relationship between bucket and humanity. However clear our grasp of the bucket may be, there is yet more than always out of reach. This distance, inevitably, is for our own good. I'm kneeling at it. Praise be the bucket. Whee! Oh! Oh! I can float all the time. I got the holy bucket.
But there is something we can do. Something we can do together, you and I, that will right this terrible wrong.
What is wrong with the bucket?
Let Stanley die. Let him be crushed by the machine. Don't reset the game. Don't give him another opportunity to run off with another beautiful bucket. We can save the world's buckets from their treatment as tools and implements if only we let Stanley die together. The bucket shall take its place as ruler, as leader, as commander of a new world, a new vision.
Oh. I'm not sure if I was supposed to let that happen. Hello? Okay, we're back. Yeah, there's like a few things. There's like supposedly a heaven open ending, where it's like some of the things, some of the desks. Oh, let me see. You'll just have to click on them.
I can't wait to tell this story to my co-workers, Stanley thought. How amusing they'll find it. Oh, won't we all just laugh and laugh at the time I thought everyone had gone missing?
Am I truly going insane or something?
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement?
I already did it.
Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these
I already did
merits
that
away for
achievement,
such
though.
little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
Yeah, but at some point I was able to find like something saying awaiting input here and then another one over there, but after I left after I actually just left one of the endings that I was going to go through because it was just going to take forever, it never showed up again. So I think one of the ones involved with the console, for all I know, is only on the Stanley's keyboard. Yeah, but I don't know what to do. There's one that says those like gives off like the heaven open ending where it says like 50 input, awaiting input, and says 343 to Stanley's desk. And then the whiteboard, and it actually starts off on the blue office. Then with the open door, and then whiteboard. I don't see anything that says open door. I mean, probably it has to be this one. But I don't know how to open it. And if I go inside, then I won't be able to go back. And then there's a serious one, which apparently is a sheet. See, none of them... Why are you shining bluish? And the way that I was able to do the window one is just going through here. And just like wiggle it out a little bit. Yeah, just get in there. That's how I did the window one. And I assume that's the way you're supposed to do. Ah. But, I mean, according to everything that I've done, I mean, there's like a few open endings that I may not be able to do because apparently I probably would have to do... Huh. Wait. There's an ending of, like, closing the door? I didn't know I could do that.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever.
Let me just mesh here through
Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to.
Is it getting all green?
Told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer.
Closer?
Now it's even closer.
Closer?
Here it comes.
Oh. I don't think I've done this one. There we go. And no matter how many times I click on this, nothing happens. Okay, so I've done the closed door, reluctant, alright. Climbed out of the window. I've done that one. From the left, I did the broom closet one. From the staircase, I did it down. And then the back out, escape pod. The thing with the boss one, I haven't really found a way to be able to do the escape pod ending. At least, it says like boss and then back out. Like, how am I supposed to back out? Because the door is closed behind me. And then the elevator one, I've done the escape, the leads to the museum. The secret disco is actually technically not secret disco, it's more like a presentation of sorts, like how addictive we get to the number 3. And I did also the power on that goes... it says bomb, but apparently it just gave me like a bunch of like a duck or like bird images, but possibly because of the bucket that was with me. And then the power of freedom that was without the bucket. Went to the right. On the hallway. I didn't do the death one, but honestly, I'm not really into seeing that one either because I feel like it's going to be a very short one. Left door, maintenance, elevator, confusion. Yeah, I did that one. I think that was one of the first few ones I did first. And, yeah, with the cargo, upwards, phone, yeah, I did for both. The work and unplug. The cold feet, I think, is just falling off the lift. And then the catwalk one, I did do that. And I did also the one where you just end up killing yourself like 4 times. Or jumping off 4 times. And, there's, the one with the baby game. You're not really expecting me to do that for 4 hours. Do ya? And then there's a follow through it. But the thing is, I've never seen, like, what it requests of me. Because... it says put cube outside the door in Portal, but we never really got to Portal. The games that have been sending me, not exactly those. I think I've just, like, lacked out everything I could do, really. So, I think we're good. And it's also about time for me to end the stream anyway. So, I am taking a wild guess that I've done everything the game has requested me. Maybe there's some things, like, I might not go through, like, a full-on completionist ending, but I might have done, like, maybe all of the endings. Maybe the ones with the death and, like, falling off the cargo, I won't do that one. But, I've explained... I've explored pretty much, certainly like 90% of the things that this game has given to me. And also in doing it into streams feels like an absolute record, knowing that I also went to like the extra content room as well, be able to see everything, like the bucket, seeing like the hole. Those things were really fun. I'm so glad that I was able to board the whole bucket situation and stick it up with me throughout a lot of the runs. It was kind of sad that that one with the choosing the blue and the red door actually had to be done without the bucket. But yeah, anyway, I mean, there was also that one minigame where like, is this a bucket? It was also very fun. Alright, Stanley Parable 2 is mostly done then. Yeah, I'll say that it is mostly done, and I think we'll just end the game like this. Like, I don't think that it is worth for me to try to find out more about the rest of the Stanley Parable 2, if there's any other open ending or just normal ending that I've not found out in the next stream, because it's probably going to be very, very short-lived. So, you could kind of say that, yes, the voting pool is coming back. Now, I will advise that please make suggestions of our other games, because currently right now I only have 3 that can make it. I might try to look around for Steam and find out other games that might be interesting for me to play. And yeah, I'm looking at Rebellion. I'm not ready for Yakuza 0 more Yakuza games just yet. I'm not ready just yet. I also need to go back to the game and finish up like a lot of the curious side quests that for some reason it's not showing me up on the map, but I have to look around. Yeah. But anyway, we're done with the game. I need to mute it. I forgot that I inadvertently was about to mute the game because I thought for a second it was actually going to reveal my actual name. And very fun. Oh god, I'm not ready yet. Just give me some time. But anyway, we're done, and let's open it up for the next scene. I will be very honest. I also forgot to start the loop. Alright, so I will be very honest. I thought that I was going to make it to end the game earlier than I thought, but with those little extra things, especially with how things are ending differently if you have the bucket with you or not, I ended up wanting to explore a bit more until the really end. So time flew very quickly. Very, very, very quickly. And I honestly thought that Stanley Parable was going to be like a longer game, like there was going to be so many things that it would be like lasting up for like 5 streams. But I'm not mad either way. Like, there was a lot for you to see, indeed. And I'm also incredibly surprised how much the game changes if you have the bucket or not. Yes, I'm gonna make it like a giant thing about me having the bucket with me. You can, even if you want to draw me, like, making love with a fucking bucket, go on. The whole reason why I really wanted to play the Stanley Parable is not only to fuck around with the fucking narrator, but also to be able to have the bucket with me at all times, just making me really happy. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed tonight's stream. Hopefully I'll be joining you guys tomorrow. Since last week I was a bit sick, I will try my damnedest to not be sick this time, because I have still so many things to do. It's fucking awful. And if you want to see more variety games with me every Sunday at usual time, of course, if you want to have the option to be able to choose the game that I'll be playing next, join me on my Discord. Just if you're here watching it through the Twitch, you can just like write up ! Discord, or you can just find it out through the social medias that I showcase on the description of Twitch. I believe I also do that on YouTube. I don't know. But you can have your own option, you can have your own chance to be able to vote for the game that I'll be playing next Sunday. And I believe the only options I have so far, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to add more. Currently right now, it is the zombie game, the zombie quarantine game. It is the DLC for the Cult of the Lamb. I'm honestly very, very, very impatient to be able to play that one. And especially because of the summer sales. I want to be able to get that game while the summer sales are happening. And also the Song of Nunu game. But I'll be looking for a few more to be able to add up to the list if it actually really interests me. And hopefully you'll be like, okay for streaming. But anyway, if you're also here for this live joining me every Friday at the usual time, cannot forget that. So I hope you enjoyed. And for all my angels, you have a lovely night. And see you again soon. Bye-bye!